Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. Today we are not doing Sea of Thieves, we are doing Lightning Returns again. Thought I'd just do a quick chill stream. We'll pick up Sea of Thieves again tomorrow. Let's just make sure it actually records the game, that's a pretty important step. Highly well prepared, as you can see. Right, so I was definitely doing something. Right. I think we need to talk to Chocolina to get one of the shards from her. And once it gets to be near nighttime, we should head over to Yusnan. And when we're in Yusnan, we can hopefully talk to Morris. Although it might actually be too late at this point. And then we should do the arena, all arena fights in a row to get the other shard and finish the SAS main quest. I think that's our main thing right now.
I hope you can make...
There we go. Easy peasy. Alright, we can hand in some other stuff as well. Get those extra stat bonuses. Very good. We could go gather some mushrooms for the Chocoboral quest, or we could just head straight back to Yusnan. And honestly... Oh. Cutscene, right.
Thank you so much. For my friend, here's what I promised you. A soul fragment, just like we talked about.
I thought you said it wasn't an item. And that's why you couldn't give it to Saz yourself, right?
Kind of. It's something that's in my heart. Here, I'll take it out for you right now. Give me a second here.
Fade to black. Probably for the best, honestly.
Here it is! One freshly baked smile fragment just for you!
I'm just relieved it doesn't smell like anything. Thanks. I've got this now.
No, thank you! I hope I've helped pay him back for everything he's done for me.
Pay him back for what? Now would be as good a time as any to tell me who
Oh,
you
right.
really are.
This was kind of obvious in 13.2, but this is the first time they like stated explicitly. Oh no, they actually say it explicitly in the 13.2 DLC.
Still a secret for me to know and you to find out. Remember, once you have all 5 fragments, give them to Saz, okay? And of course, I'll be there to witness everything. I promise. Chocoboko later!
I think that things are beginning to come into focus. So Saz is looking for fragments of Dodge's...
Hope, listen. I already have 4 of them.
soul. And one of the 5 fragments he's supposed to find is Dodge's smile.
Whoa.
Smile, huh?
Be careful not to stray from the main trail. Take it from me, there are monsters out there. Are you taking the train?
Oh, we might actually be too late to even do the arena at this point. Whoops. If I can't do the arena on this cycle, I'll probably load the save again and try something else. On this day, rather. Words. It's always quite a walk, isn't it?
My ball's on the roof. It's too high for me to reach. How do I get it down?
If only tall bot was a bit more tall. But yes, we're starting early with the really bad jokes. That's how you know. This is gonna be a special stream. Oh, great. I eat platformers for breakfast. This should be no problem. And yet, the walk would be better if Hope talked the whole time. That is true. That is true. That would make things a bit more interesting and informative. And hey, McEllian, welcome to the stream. And hey, Clive, welcome to the stream as well.
My ball! Thank you! Wow, you can climb anything, can't you?
What are you doing here all by yourself?
I'm waiting for my brother. He's a bounty hunter. He left to fight a really scary monster that came out of the chaos. He went to kill it with some friends a while ago.
And he hasn't come back?
No, and it's already been 5 days.
That's a long time. Look, I know you're worried about him, but you have to take care of yourself too. It wouldn't do your brother any good if you got yourself killed out here.
I'm okay. Besides, it's my job to wait right here till he comes back. He's really strong. I know he'll be back soon.
I'm sure he will be. If I see him around, I'll tell him you're waiting for him and that he should hurry home.
Thanks. Now that I have my ball back, I have something to play with until he gets here. Don't worry about me. I'm okay on my own. Thank you again for my ball.
Oh yeah, an item. Raven wants more Hope content. Yes. Also, Magellan, do I see correctly that you changed your username? I'm not sure if it was that way yesterday, but I thought you had you were called like Magellan's McGonagall, perhaps, or am I just confused?
The hunter is back, is he?
We've got those dangerous heretics.
Dangerous heretics. Hey, Gremlin. You finally could change it? Nice. You were trying to throw Nightbot off your trail? Makes sense. I think Nightbot might figure it out soon, though.
I'm not from around these. I'm awfully worried.
I guess we should kill niblets whenever we find them. After all,
The prey is caught.
after all, the prey is caught. After all, we need to exterminate all of them for a certain quest. Because something free will, I guess. If that makes any sense.
I hear that the heretics all worship some strange machine.
You have to wonder if you're with the good guys, if they call people they disagree with heretics. It's a bit, sets off some alarms.
Miss Mighty Savior.
Ah, good stuff. More quests to hand in. At least this day was not a waste. I mean, it's not like I'm in a particular rush anyway to finish all the main quests, because even on my first playthrough, I had several days to spare. Right, many more stat bonuses.
Good job, Lightning. That was fantastic.
Fantabulously impressive, yes.
Go ahead and board.
Okay, I think we might be able to do the 7 o'clock one if I'm quick, but I'm not gonna be quick. Oh, the bitrate is showing up as red on Twitch, which worries me a little bit. Do let me know if there are problems with buffering or with the quality or whatever. Like, it's not showing up as having any dropped frames, but now it looks like if for a moment there... You know, it's always the big question. Is the stream dead or is the dashboard dead? Or am I dead? Let's not think about that one. How's everyone's day and night going? It's going quite well, Magellan, thank you. Had a pretty busy day, but, you know, there's something to be said for having a really hard working day every now and then. Yeah, the stream dropped for you for a second as well. Strange. That worries me a little bit. I hope it's not on my end because OBS is showing no dropped frames. Also, isn't this shield just about the coolest thing? Look at it. Yeah, Nightbot. Nightbot will have to explain it to us. And as always, we get ridiculous lag when we're in this part of the city. Or in this city in general, really. Yep, Morris is long gone, so we'll have to talk to him another day. Maybe I should turn down the resolution or something. Alright, there's the guy who wants us to fight a big robot. We'll talk to him a little bit later. Alright, this will also be a perfect opportunity to take the nectar of the gods while in front of an audience.
You again?
Oh, I don't actually need to do all of them. I can just do the one special match. I thought I had to do all of them. Well, that's actually very convenient. Salties, huh? He's gonna be salty when I'm done with him.
The
curtain is about to go up. It's time for the challenger to take the stage.
Oh yeah, and for that matter, how was your day, McGallion? I hope you've had a good one.
Expect me to back down? The light of your soul is mine.
Alright, so we're fighting Salty Brimstone. Oh no, it's so difficult. How will I ever survive?
Expected as much.
Look at all those rewards.
Check it out, fans! Lightning looks death in the eye and stirs it down. She wins the fight!
I forgot to take the nectar. Whoops.
That was a fine performance indeed. I'd welcome a star like you any night.
So far so good. 2 hours of work. 2 hours left of
Good
work.
day to you.
Oh.
Don't sneak up on me. What do you want now?
Aren't you worried about Saz? Don't you feel like you've just got to do anything to help him?
I'm concerned if that's what you mean.
There's my savior. Oh, poor old Saz. He hasn't had anything to smile about in forever. I really want to make him happy again. You know, I stop by his house from time to time to check on him.
I don't believe you for a second. As if someone like you would be worried for him.
Ouch. That hurts, you know. I've been working my butt off for him. Do you know how hard it was for me to find that coffer of souls for Saz? What kind of gratitude?
Tell me the truth. Can that thing really help Daj? Saz has put all his hope in that box. It would be cruel if that were a lie.
Oh, so now you don't think I'm cruel?
Light, you've got all 5 soul fragments you needed to find for Dodge.
Right, so 2 hours left of work, then actually going to meet your personal trainer at the park to train outside and not virtually. Nice! You've ordered KFC? Good stuff. I don't think we have one of those locally. We might though. Yep, Hope coming in with the details. Like the game shows me the 5 fragments I have, and Hope is like, hey, did you know that you just got the fragment you just got? Just wanted to make sure you knew.
Place it once.
I'd like to think this will help Daj.
Yeah, Hope needs to... We need to get a no emote for lightning so she can tell him no.
Not to get your hopes up.
You again?
Not to get your hopes up.
The arena out of your system. Are you going to enter the...
I guess we'll just do this one. And use the miracle nectar stuff, the nectar of the god stuff. Hopebot, ah yes. Well, Nightbot is a bit like Hope in that he repeats everything endlessly. But I'd say even Nightbot has more new things to say than Hope generally.
The curtain is about to go up. It's time for the challenger to take the stage.
One fun thing that happens, and I don't know if it's randomly decided, but the audience here can sing the traditional Final Fantasy victory theme after the battle. I've only had it happen like once though.
Expect me to back down? down? Your soul is my plunder. The light of your soul is mine.
Yeah, these enemies are no trouble at all.
To the victor, the spoil.
I just forgot the nectar again. Why do I do this?
Wins the fight. She's queen of the arena, the savior of the slaughterhouse. The goddess of death is celebrating tonight. What a fighter!
Hobot can just say. Hobot can just say, "Did you know?" followed by a copy of the last message every time. Yep. It would get annoying quick, but also hilarious, so. Okay, this time I'm gonna do the arena and I'm gonna actually use the nectar. I'm sorry.
Are you going to enter?
Okay, this time I am not going to forget.
Then go.
I will not forget this time, I promise. Hold me to it. This is the third time. I'm not gonna forget to use the nectar again.
I'm ready. Are you?
I used the nectar, so we're all good. I think it...
It's a beautiful soul.
Sure. It's a beautiful soul.
Lightning takes the victory! You come to the slaughterhouse to see a show, and lightning delivers! We're witnessing history tonight. Come on, fans, let's hear you roar!
2 people cheer. Woo!
That was a fine performance.
All right.
Please, only one flask of necktie per customer. No exceptions.
Well, you look busy.
The first moment I laid eyes on you, I knew. This woman is the Philosopher's Stone. She'll be the key to making gold.
All for science.
Of course. The search for the nature of all things requires money, and lots of it. This will enrich me. I mean, help my research immensely.
Fine, but if I hear you're handing out untested potions to customers again, your researching days will be over.
This threat, though,
How
yeah.
frightening. But we're partners. Let's not argue. Besides, I haven't given you your reward. It's only right that you share in the fruits of my research, so this is for you. Oh dear, you are carrying a lot of things, aren't you? Do come.
Okay. Your sub here ends Friday, which means Friday you get to only spam Aryan Scary. Oh, right. It was a quick month, yeah. Right, now we have space to actually carry the item, so...
Besides, I haven't...
Nectar of the Gods Omega.
What's this, a new recipe?
Yes, I have added chaos seeds to the brew. According to my calculations, this will greatly enhance your physical and your spiritual health. Allow me to share a fundamental truth. Human souls themselves are born from the chaos. The discovery shook the alchemic world to its core, but years of research have borne out the results. My latest concoction is a result of this discovery, and one of the first practical applications.
Our souls come from the chaos? Why do you think that?
Years of research, I say. Whether you choose to believe it or not, that's up to you. Both the chaos and human souls are ephemeral things. They defy understanding and elude comprehension. To try to define them with theories is like trying to hold smoke in the hand.
Well, that was quite the quest. Yes, give me your soul, alchemist. It might be hard to define, but it's mine now. Yeah, everything does go by quite quickly in quarantine. I can't believe we're already like halfway through June. Time, please. Okay, I'm not sure if we can make it to Saz in time, so let's just help this guy defeat his robot.
It is, isn't it? You're the Knight of Light. Perhaps you could help me where others could not.
That depends on what you want me to do. So who are you?
Perhaps you've heard of me and my work. I am the man who uses forbidden alchemy to create the ensorcelled machine. Alchemists investigate the very essence of souls and life, the original natural philosophers. Alchemy is an ancient discipline with many rules and laws. And it pains me to confess I broke one of the most sacrosanct taboos of all.
Look, if it's forgiveness you're after, why don't you talk to the priests?
I seek redemption, but no priest can provide it. Behold, the fruits of my crime, the sorcery machine that I created.
That's your doing? That thing powered by chaos?
I had a feeling you'd understand. You could see its essence, can't you? Please, help me. Help us all. You have to destroy that thing. Already, countless brave warriors have lost their lives at its hands.
The dread machine, Desmond. I will never get over that. Hope slows down time, though. It seems to drag on when Hope speaks. That is true.
Killings are not gonna end until someone stops that thing. And it looks like that someone has to be me.
Thank you. You're my last hope.
It would be hilarious if Hope then came in and was like, did someone mention me? Hey, did you know my name is Hope? Did you know I can talk to you during the day and tell you what time it is? Hey, how's your health? Hey, what's the weather like? Hey, lightning, hey.
Although I built the accursed thing, I am powerless to stop it. It's grown far stronger than I ever imagined it would. With each victory, it consumes the soul of its victim, and thus it grows more powerful.
Whoa.
Bloodsport fans, let me hear you! Our ultimate challenger is taking on the ultimate foe. The scourge of the slaughterhouse has defeated every other foe. Give it up for the indomitable Knight of Light! Lightning, it's your time!
Yes, I did summon Nightbot. By the way, this battle theme is so great. Alright. Probably shouldn't be using this. I should be using lightning. But I don't have it. Oh, I guess I'll have to go for fire then. Alright. The debuffs aren't coming through, so...
I'm hurting.
Yes, I sure am. Greasy chicken finger hands. Wow. I guess we'll just do this the slow but functional way, since I can't really stagger it properly.
Lightning wins the fight! She's queen of the arena! The savior of the slaughterhouse! The goddess of death!
Oh, how can I ever thank you enough? The machine has been defeated, and at last his soul can rest in peace. You have saved him.
You talk about that machine as if it was a living thing. Do you think machines have souls?
No, of course not. But that one, it was special. It was not like any other machine in the world. The truth is, my brother's soul was inside it.
Your brother?
It was my doing. Alchemy was the key. It was forbidden magic. I knew that, but I yearned to try it. I took the soul of my living brother and placed it inside the machine.
That's madness. Why would you do something like that?
When people stopped dying of old age, I lost sense of the true value of life. When I carried out that experiment, it wasn't just my brother who died. Now that my brother's soul has been released at last, there's only one thing left for me. I must pay the ultimate price.
You want to believe that dying will absolve you, but you know that's not true. It's the coward's way out, that's all. If you really care about redemption, then you have no choice but to keep on living. You have to regret what you did for the rest of your life, until the end comes.
And if I do that, if I live for eternity suffering the guilt of my crime, will I find forgiveness in the end? Will the guilt ever be lifted?
Maybe if you take off the fake mustache.
But either way, you owe it to yourself and the men who died, whether or not it brings forgiveness.
Yeah, enjoy the food. Gotta love chicken. No comments about this, Hope? I thought Hope was gonna come in here like, hey, so you just defeated a robot and a soul was inside of it. Please allow me to recap the cutscene you just watched in simpler terms. Okay, the question is, will we be able to make it back to the Wildlands and to Saz before the day's out? I like my chances. Let's try it.
Meow meow, choco chow.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Silly me. I knew I'd forget to tell you something. I'm afraid the policy is one gift per person.
I knew I shouldn't have said it.
Meow meow choco chow.
Welcome to our shop. We've got lots of great...
Was that Luna? Where? Oh, maybe. Yeah, the Chocobo girls are a fascinating part of these games. Aside from Chocolina, who is given a backstory, I'm not sure if there's an explanation for the other ones. Maybe if they're just people in costumes or actually like a separate race of people. Okay, I think if you talk to another one again, they start doing like a really awful attempt at singing the Chocobo theme. I'm gonna see if I can invoke it just to hurt my ears. Okay, that's enough. I didn't even need to talk to her to make that happen. Choco, Choco, Choco. But yeah, no, if it was a Luna cosplay, it would have to be like bluish, right? You gotta get the colors right.
train is arriving.
Are you
Passengers
taking the
bound for Luxarian North Station should board this train.
Alright, time to go back to the Wildlands now that we've got that arranged.
Good food will cure all your ails.
A forced bandit?
I really like the atmosphere of all the places in this game. Out of all the Final Fantasy 13s, of which there are 3, I probably put the most hours into this one.
Must be alert to everything. Today, a great number of our residents let us offer prayers once again to great Beneverza.
Beneverza? Who's Beneverza? Oh yeah. A niblet. Get over here.
Your soul belongs to me.
We've got those dangerous heretics.
Dangerous heretics. They're so dangerous. Wow. Does that guy have a guilty conscience? Starts running in the opposite direction. Then again, maybe if someone like Lightning came running at you with two, well, I guess it is one sword, just consists of 2 parts. If someone came at you with a weapon like that, I guess you might start to run.
Don't forget to buy a ticket.
Be right back, going to make a smoothie and pretend it's chicken. Alright, enjoy. Chicken smoothie. Sounds delicious. Very scary. But yeah, smoothies can be pretty good. I generally don't make them, but I've occasionally bought them. They're pretty expensive though. Ah, more niblets. But unfortunately, it's not day, so we don't get the really good music. Only the kind of good music.
The prey is caught.
Oh, that is not the right direction, as a matter of fact. Oh, yeah. A tiny, harmless blue creature. I'm gonna kill it.
The prey is caught.
Now excuse me while I check the map 20 million times before I finally figure out where I actually need to go. I can't let any opportunity I can't let any opportunity to attack the niblets pass me by because I need to kill all of them.
That's your most valuable treasure. I follow the
More and more enemies keep showing up, huh? Okay, I think we might make it to Saz in time. But first, niblets. Oh, whoops. I guess this was this was just going to happen eventually, huh? Probably should have sold these when I had the chance, but one of these days, I'm gonna accidentally throw away a super rare attack, like once a playthrough type attack, and it's going to be horrible. I'm going to notice days later. Just letting you know right now, that's probably what's going to happen. Whoa. It's always weird when they just disappear like that. Did our chocobo just fall over in the distance? That was an interesting looking situation there. Right, the crash site is over there, so welp. Hey, at least we're getting more stuff, so it's all worth it. Okay, it's no longer worth it. Leave me alone, goblins. I'm off to have a heartfelt scene with Saz. Don't keep interrupting me. Exactly. He actually listened. Yeah, this is one of the only scenes with Saz in the game because they really downscaled his role, but it is a good scene. Not as impactful as the other main quest ones, though, I think. You know you're near Saz when you hear this sad harmonica. Alright, here we go.
Hey, Saz. Get out that coffer you have. I've got all 5 of the soul fragments for Daj.
You serious? I searched the whole damn world or what's left of it and never found a single one of them. You found them for me, Lightning? Thank you for this. You saved my son for me.
That chocobo, it wasn't here before, was it?
Yeah, she'd up and left us in a lurch. Dodge's little Chocolina. Didn't even notice when she snuck back in.
Chocolina?
Never mind that. What about Dodge? The Coffer of Souls is right there, so drop in those soul fragments. Nice and gentle. Lumina said, once they're put in that box, they'll become one again. You do that and I'll take care of whatever comes next. Open the box, and the soul should go back to Dodge all in one piece, where it belongs. Okay. What the? What's wrong with this thing? Damn box won't open.
Hello, hello?
Why doesn't this thing work? I got Dodge's soul back, didn't I?
His soul is reborn, but his heart's shut away tight. Little Dodge is frightened and doesn't want to come out. It's your scary face.
My face? What am I supposed to do about that? It's the only one I've got. Hell with that. Hey, Dodge. Dodge, can you hear me in there? You're messing with your old man, right? Tell her, son. You're not frightened of me. Come on, Dodge. Wake up, Dodge. Dodge! Son, Dodge. Huh? Now what do you want? Quit it or I'll stick you in a cage. Stop flapping around. Leave me alone, I'm busy. Look, sit there and shut your beak, will you? Ow! Hey, that hurts! What was that for? Ouch! Hey, that seriously hurts! Blasted fluff ball! Cool it, will you? What's gotten into that pea brain?
I think there was a meme involving that line.
It's the way you look.
You too? Damn, the whole world's got it in for my face.
Saz, I'm serious. You should see yourself. You're scowling all the time, like you want to scream at someone.
Is that right? Scary face, huh? So that's what you mean. I've been wrapped up in my own anger. I didn't think about what I must look like to Dodge. I used to be different. No matter how tough the going got, could always figure out a way to smile. And let Dodge know it was okay. Yeah, it's something a father's gotta learn to do. I've been doing it all wrong, but that ends now. Dodge, remember that game we used to play? Pilots, are you ready? This space race is gonna decide who's the fastest air jockey in all the posts. And blast off! Whoa, Chocobo and Airship are neck and neck. Who's gonna crack first? I'm Saz Catroy, bringing you the race of the century, together with Supersonic Dodge. Hey, Dodge, you awake? Come on, Supersonic. You're gonna miss the race. Open your eyes. Your dad's here. Whoops. Oh, hey, are you okay? Huh? You're all right. Sorry about that. Guess I got too caught up in the space race. Again. Huh? Whoa. Dodge!
not fair.
Hey.
You can't play Space Race all on your own. That's our game. I want to play too. Oh, Dad, you're always so clumsy.
I meant to do that.
Saz was desperate to save his son, but that desperation nearly drove him mad. Dodge saw what was happening and got scared, so he hid his heart away. You could have all the best intentions in the world. Doesn't mean people understand you. Ironic, isn't it? Reminds me of you and Sarah.
Best intentions be damned. I don't care if Sarah knows what I'm trying to do. I'll save her, even if she hates me for it.
The Wildlands main quest completed. So yeah, nice. That's all the main quests done. Total hours played 80. Wow. I might be a little bit addicted, perhaps. Yeah, this is cute. This is nice.
I owe you, Lightning. You aren't ever gonna let me live this one down, are you? Now, I've got to thank Lumina too. Whatever else you might say about her, she was right about Dodge. Oh yeah, the Chocobo chick's name is Chocolina. Dodge named her that.
Chocolina's favorite place to hide is on Daddy's head.
Indeed.
I'm not really used to this house yet, but Daddy's here with me, so I'm not scared. I'm helping my dad look for an airship that can...
Whoops. You ate half, saving the rest for later or tomorrow. Alright. It could be a Fable chicken stream later. It's a very novel concept. With one hand you play Fable and with the other you eat chicken. That'll really bring people in. Yeah, it would be kind of weird if I was eating chicken. Because I'm also riding one. Fable does have a lot of focus on chickens, and the starting title is Chicken Chaser, so it does work. Well, there you go.
The ground looks right for planting. If you have some room in your...
You're not allowed here.
We still call ourselves a research team, but it doesn't mean much now. By the way, do you mind if I ask you a favor?
Everyone's been asking me favors, huh? I think I already have all of this, so that's fortunate.
What exactly do you want?
I'm sorry to do this to you again, but I need more herbal ingredients. But this time, it's not for
The bow on her head is kind of cute.
Someone in the camp is sick?
They're not for me. Dr. Sheep over in Arius has been looking for certain ingredients for years. And I want to help him, if I can.
You know each other?
Not exactly, but I thought it would be a good way to introduce myself.
I get the picture. You've admired him from afar, and you think this will get him to notice you. Go on. Tell me I'm wrong.
No. I mean, you make it sound so underhanded.
If you say so. Short story is, you want to give the doctor a surprise present.
I like how she's clapping.
That'd be fun. I'll help.
You will? Thanks. It's just not something I could do on my own. Here, this is what I'm looking for.
Matchmaker.
Frankly, everyone's forgotten what we were supposed to research.
Raven streams 8 hours at the chicken races.
I'm sorry to do this to you again. Here, this is what...
Wait a minute, what am I missing? The mole, then, I'm guessing. Well, that didn't go as I had hoped. I guess we could explore the mountains a bit and see if we can find one more of those. Ow. One more of those moles.
The light of your soul is mine.
It's hilarious how negligible the damage the goblins are doing is. Can barely hurt me at all. I've always found these goblin designs to be interesting, right? That they have sort of this giant hole in the middle. And that's kind of their mouth, except it's just a hole that you can look through. So you'd assume they can't actually eat anything with that. You know how they could make the goblins really scary? Have them be played by Willem Dafoe. I mean, he was a pretty great Green Goblin. Imagine Willem Dafoe in a Final Fantasy game, though. Nope. Just say no and the enemies will not attack you. It's as easy as that. Right, so we could possibly find another mole here. Or a robot plant thing. Alright, you wanna fight? All this dramatic music for one monkey. Didn't even have to do the debuffs. See, isn't there a Karim mushroom here? There is, but there's also one of those bulbs. Maybe I should use the magic I don't want him to defend against. This battle music is really good though. I don't think it actually comes from this game originally, but it is good. Might be from one of the other Final Fantasy 13s. Yeah, I did remember the Crim Mushroom. It's necessary for a few quests, so it's smart to pick it up when you can. Alright, just cash money. Could be worse, I suppose. Can we not run into those plant robots for a while? Esther Proto-Florian? I guess I should just say it or I'll forget about it. No. Haha, you missed.
Your destiny has led you to Polta, the village at the end of the world.
Uh-huh. It sure has. At least it has a while ago. I wonder if I have enough flight to get over there right now, or if I need to level up a bit more first. I just went for it and it worked out fine. There's just 1500 gil in there. What a disappointment. I wish I knew from memory where the moles are. Guess we'll just go the long way around again. We can eat that flower, but only after we get a quest related to it from the city of Jagd. So, not yet. But it's something to keep in mind. In case you were wondering why I was ignoring the obvious glowy stuff. I love the impact of this attack. It feels really satisfying to get in a first strike on an enemy, even if I'm not really looking for a fight right now. Just that bonk. You have to love it. Speaking of first strikes, that is an interesting concept in RPGs. Like, some RPGs will just have random encounters. And this game kind of combines those principles. It's interesting how Final Fantasy 13 was probably the most distant from classic RPGs in that regard. In that each enemy was actually an entity in the area that you could see from afar. Then Final Fantasy 13-2 kind of sought to go back to the traditional way of doing it, but you could still, so enemies would appear like around you and you could choose to fight them or not. Try to have the best of both worlds. This is kind of an extension of that. Oh, here we go. Alright, we have found the mole. Every time I hear the word mole, I want to make some sort of dumb pop culture references, but then I realize it's not that well known outside of the Netherlands. There's a game show here that I don't even watch, which is like called like Who is the Mole, and basically a group of people have to work together. A group of celebrities have to work together to score points. You know, they work in teams, and one person among the teams is a saboteur, the mole, basically, and it's all about figuring out who that is. Because some people may like some people may sabotage the other teams, but then you're left wondering, wait, was that just a team thing, or is that person like the saboteur trying to get everyone? I'm not gonna pretend I've seen much of the show, but I do like the concept of it. I've always liked this idea. Like, it's one of my favorite plot points in any story or game, is like, oh, there's a traitor or a shapeshifter or a what have you among us. The horror movie The Thing revolves entirely around this, and I think I ranted about that one at some point.
These days, it's all about surviving from one day to the next. Thanks. This will be the perfect way to introduce
Look at that guy cheering.
I've dragged other people into helping me with this, so I can't back out of it now. I am going to visit Dr. Sheep right away.
Look at this guy. Right, that's for one of the quests. Hashtag ad. Ha. It would be something. Am I sponsored by Who's the Mole? I am not, but... Did the chaos just appear just to disappear again? Is this a joke? You think this is funny? Yeah, not yet, not yet. Unless maybe I secretly am sponsored by them, and I am in fact the mole. Wouldn't that be a plot twist for the ages? Wait, is there just a show called that in English as well? I guess it would be too much to expect that to be a Dutch original. We haven't thought of anything original since the Golden Age in like the 1500s. Oh. You'll have to reach out and tell them I need a check for plugging them on stream. Indeed. You've been trolled all month. This is a month-long ad. Wow, that would be something, right? If like suddenly I reveal like, oh yeah, it's all like a marketing thing. It's all an ad, and then the Twitch channel is just gone tomorrow. It's all fake. It's all fiction.
Your soul is my plunder. What's your most valuable treasure?
I didn't really want to fight another Meonecton, but honestly, I can use the EP, so we'll bear with it. Alright, I have walked in the most opposite direction from where I should be that is humanly possible. Maybe we should just call this day done and check back with the quests tomorrow. I imagine we have something like that. You don't have cable, but it seems like it would have to be in the US as well. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's actually not that unique of an idea for a game show, and game shows are absolutely everywhere. If you want weird unusual game shows, you'll have to go, you have to watch Japanese television. Oh boy, they sure, have some interesting ideas in Japan. I respect the unbridled creativity, but at the same time, it's a little scary sometimes. Yes, Hope, I know it's 5. Shut up, Hope. 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 I'm going to recalibrate you if you're not careful. Finally, some Hope content. Yes, he was quiet for way too long. It's almost like he was gone. Great, I fell. Well, we're not gonna be back in time anyway. So let's just run around in circles and have a laugh. While Hope continues to tell us every 15 minutes. While, how close we are to the end. Yes, Hope, come in, Hope. Feel free to let me know what time it is. Hope is the mole. Whoa. What a twist. Okay, that's... I don't know if you can hear that, but that sure sounds like a thunderstorm. Which is apropos, because we are lightning.
In half an hour, you'll be transported back to the Ark.
To the Ark. In half an hour, you'll be transported back to the Ark. I'm Hope. I'm an American child, except I was an adult in the last game, but now I'm a child again. In half an hour, I'm gonna warp you back to the Ark. Okay. That's enough. The joke has run its course. You do know, yes, I do know. you need Aryan Scary right now. I can. Maybe I should get the big version of that to put on stream as well, because I have it somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna save here just in case we ever want to return to this day and make a new save. Yeah, let's just call this a day. It's fine. We've done all the main quests, so all that remains to be done is little side quests anyway. 5 days, 5 main quests. You just become Hope. It's one of those jokes that you can't stop and just turn into a personality trait. A scary thought, but... it can happen.
Sarah, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you. I've been waiting for such a long time just to see you. But I'm coming home now.
Hopian, yes.
It's been a long journey, and it's almost over. I've got so many things I want to tell you.
Yeah, me too.
Lightning, you're just like I remember. We haven't seen each other for so long, but you won't let on that you're glad.
You're my sister. You know me better than that. Like you always tell me, I don't wear my heart on my sleeve.
Yeah. The number of times Snow and I tried to get you to crack a smile, but we never could. Except for that one time. You've always been like that. Even when we were kids. But Light, when you've done your mission and I come back, promise me that you'll smile for me then, okay?
Sarah was right. Ever since I could remember, even as a child, I always kept my feelings deep inside. But this time, it wasn't a mask, and I wasn't hiding my joy. When I saw Sarah, I didn't feel anything at all. It's like whatever love I'd had for her was gone from my heart.
I bet this is Hope's fault. That sweet, sweet soul energy.
On the very last day, the flower blooms.
Well, it's that time again.
Nice. We should do some more weapon upgrades when we have the opportunity. No, 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 no. You were better when you were looking at the screen, Hope. So this tree design is kind of neato. It's kind of weird that the roots are wings, right? I think it is a cool look, though. It looked like he was thinking about something there.
When I see Saz with his son Daj, I'm reminded of my own father. Though he wasn't anything like Saz at all. He was a hard, strict man. Or so I always thought. Even if we cannot truly see them, I know that souls must exist in some form. How else can we explain what happened back on the wrecked ship between Saz and his son? God is not omniscient. He cannot see into the hearts of people. To him, emotions are a mystery. Only humans can truly know their secrets. Of course, there are many times when humans misread each other too. Like me and my father. For the longest time, we didn't understand each other.
Hello, fellow human. That sounds quite threatening. Do you hear that? The thunder out there? We're just gonna pretend it's not here and keep streaming, though. Although...
What exactly was that white chocobo story?
Oh.
Right, you said you knew him? Did you call him Odin? What do you think Fang is going to do now?
I'm just seeing...
Try to break into the Order's cathedral and stop the ceremony.
I'm seeing how many unique things he has to say.
Light, I lost contact with you again while you were being teleported. Did you notice anything abnormal?
Well, I enjoyed the silence.
Your role now? You must lift the shack. The more souls you save, the more... Rest up a while. Welcome, valued customer.
What was that? Okay then. Well, you know, right. Hope, you silly boy. That almost redeemed him single-handedly. You forgot to tell me Switch has RE1 through 6 super cheap, so you picked them up on there and started RE1 since you were sad about Fable 2. Nice! How are you liking it so far? I'm assuming this is the RE1 remake or the RE1 original? I guess I should just go somewhere and do stuff there. Most of these are nightly stuff. I guess I'll just hang around Yuznan and get all the stuff done there. Just the simple chores. Why not? We'll see if that's a bad idea or a good idea.
Chocobocolina! Here, this is for you. You know, for that job. This conversation for having
Capiche? I thought about making a new save, but I already did that, so it's fine. I only wish the frames weren't so bad here. Man, the atmosphere in this place. I mean, I like the atmosphere in every location in this game, but this one in particular. Alright, let's do some sorcery.
Come in and transform yourself into a brand new you.
Alright, let's do some synthesis. Whoa. Rare ability. Oh, that's alright, Magellan. I was just asking if it was the, is the original PlayStation one or the GameCube remake one? Basically, does it look like a bunch of blocky mess? Or does it actually look pretty good? And also, whether or not you were enjoying it, yeah. The remake, okay, I think that's good. I mean, the original is supposed to be good as well, but the remake is pretty much an improvement in every way, I think. Though there will be fans who will consider that blasphemy. It does look really good, doesn't it? It's quite something. You can definitely see the advantage of the static camera angles and having those pre-rendered backgrounds. Yeah, there are always going to be differing opinions on such a thing, but personally, I think the remake probably is best. Though I can't even say that with any authority because I have never played through the original all the way. Just started right with the remake. Yeah, how far into it are you now? And did you start with Chris or with Jill? Just doing some synthesizing here. Oh yeah. You know what's kind of weird? Sometimes, you don't notice how tired you are until you just sit down and let it wash over you. Today was a pretty busy day. You started with Chris, and not too far, you just got the armor key. Alright, I hope you continue to enjoy it. Ah, we can upgrade the heavy slash we have, that's good. Alright, max upgraded. Very nice. It's all the sugar from my birthday catching up with me. Probably. I really, I wasn't smart about it in terms of, you know, pacing myself, shall we say. Just stuffed my face with anything. I mean, I still have a bag right here with all the candy that's left over, and it is a fair bit. But no, yeah, today was actually kind of a hectic day because I'm not sure if I ever mentioned this to you, Magallian, but I have a part-time job as a mailman. And basically something went wrong. So a whole route, like a whole neighborhood, didn't get its mail delivered yesterday, so I had to step in and do all of yesterday's mail and all of today's mail for a certain few streets, which was a lot of work. Fortunately, I'm not sure if it's exactly like the US, because I do live in a very small city, so it could be... It probably could be worse. It was pretty bad, though. An old roommate of yours was a mailman for a while. Yeah, it's a pretty tough job, but... It does vary a lot from day to day. Also, isn't this compelling content? I'm just in the menu combining all the stuff. Yeah, this was it was quite the day as a result. So this morning I got a call from like the team leader, like the local manager, who was in quite the state because of this whole situation. Basically asked if I could handle the extra work, and I could. In the US, the benefits and retirement are insane, so people put up with the 12+ hour days just to be able to retire at 65. I see. I don't think we really have male work in that capacity here, at least not in this city. All mail delivery persons are part-time. So 12+ hours are not possible, and in fact illegal, I think, for this type of work. At least locally. I'm sure it's different in the US, but I think that's how it is here. But I didn't know there were such benefits to the job in the US. I guess that's one way to get people to do it. Okay, now that we've done the whole combining, now we're gonna do the upgrading, but not for all of this, because I would like to continue on and do something productive in a little bit. Sounds about right. Your roommate was work till your road is done, and they track your truck, so you have to park and walk a ton or they get mad. Wow. That sounds pretty awful. They're pretty hands-off where I work. They can track you, but they usually don't. I could build a really good debuff build, maybe. Which one of these do I have equipped? I mean, at least one of them, right? There are a few US jobs that are entry level that you can retire at 65, that being one of them, so people do it. I guess that makes sense. You always need mail delivery persons. For some reason, I was randomly reminded of Postman Pat. I mean, that is a mailman character. I think I talked about this on stream before, but there was this time when we had lots of series about, like, those daily jobs, you know, Bob the Builder, Fireman Sam. And of course, Postman Pat. Well, we've done quite a bit of crafting, but that doesn't mean we're done. Because we're also gonna do some weapon upgrading.
Hey, do you need something reforged?
Arjen the mailman. Could be Could be a beloved children's series, right? Funny thing is, Postman Pat is actually called Peter Post here.
I'll be waiting right.
I cancelled out of that because I have to double check if I'm gonna upgrade the right stuff. Because last time I spent a lot of resources upgrading stuff I wasn't even actively using. Which was not very intelligent of me, but you know how it is. So the weapon is Morgenstern and the shield is Aegis shield, right? Morgenstern, Aegis shield.
Hey, do you need something?
Morgenstern and Aegis shield. Yeah. This one. Magic is kind of pointless on this one, so I don't even want to bother. Oh, look at that. We're gonna slap enemies into next week with this. Let's see. Okay, I think it was mainly the wrong shields I was upgrading. Which one did I have? Aegis. Aegis. Right. ATB is all upgraded. Not much left to upgrade it, but we at least need a pilot for that show. I'm not sure if it would have much appeal. It would be me sitting on a bicycle, riding around. Saying hello to everyone in an exaggerated manner, because it's like, oh, I'm a mailman. I gotta make a good impression. I have noticed I've started saying hi to people more after I became a mailman. Not that I don't always greet people, but I've become more diligent about saying hi to people who pass me by. Since I got the mailman job. Time passes so slowly if you're waiting for it. I don't know when Morris shows up, so I don't want to stop time with chronostasis either. Do you carry dog treats? My mail lady gives my dog a treat every day. I don't, actually. Might actually be a good idea, though, because dogs, I don't know what it is, but you know that cliche about dogs hating the mailman? Very true for some reason.
Your soul belongs to me. I'm walking fate's path.
We have a meeting for a little. If you end up crashing, have a great night. Thank you, Magellan. See you later, and thank you for stopping by. If I have treats, they will love me? The thing is, though, you don't want to feed dogs anything without the owner's consent. Like, because there are dogs that I'm like, you know, it's not even the barking dogs that are the scariest ones. It's the ones that just try to get at you. Right? Because if a dog is barking at you, that means usually it's just trying to get you to leave. But if a dog is just trying to get at you, like, no words, just aggressively trying to get near you, it's like, oh, that's almost certainly the kind of dog that bites you. Yeah, I have had many interesting interactions with dogs. Okay, I guess it makes sense that she would ask first. The problem is most of the dogs I encounter are actually just there. Pretty much they don't, the owners aren't there. They just guard like the front lawn or whatever. Guess I might as well use a chronostasis now just to do it.
Try and catch me.
Look at that attack power. Definitely getting some benefit from that weapon upgrade. So I guess I could go here and kill a few of those. Exactly, niblets. Hiya. Speak of the devil.
Light's life is the greatest treasure.
But yeah, as a mailman, I much prefer to run into cats. Cats do not care at all. Though I love dogs and cats, but let's put it this way: I've never been scared by a cat on any of my mail routes. Yeah, it also seems like a lot of dogs just aren't that well trained. Like there's this one front lawn that I walked up to put mail in the mailbox, and the dogs came right at me, and then the owner just said, "Stop, it's good people," he said. And the dogs instantly just turned around, walked away. Like, that was a fascinating interaction. Like, the owner just said, "Stop, it's good people." And then the dogs were like, "Oh, alright then." Nope. Never before has a gremlin been staggered this hard. Next up, I should upgrade the magical capacities of my magic weapon. Because I'm good on the physical damage right now, I think. I don't think that needs more upgrading. Not as many niblets here as I would have liked. I think this is Worlds Collide, but it never gets far enough to actually get to the lyrics. Yeah, it's so weird, but there was definitely a cut in the stream early on, because the Twitch session says 1 hour 30 minutes, and the recording session says 1 hour and 45, so at 15 minutes in, something happened. Weird. Oh. There's no point in fighting these guys, because they're endless, I think. Nope. Yep, really liking the damage upgrade I did there. When it comes to RPGs, I always like to go for the plain old damage. I don't know why I attacked.
Steal from you.
Why even bother with the debuff when I can just do that? When you think about it, isn't death the greatest debuff? Okay, maybe I should stay out here. There's more niblets here, it looks like. Nope, no gluttony here, no sir. None of the other deadly sins either. Except maybe a little pride. Because of how powerful I am right now. Wait, pride is one of the 7 deadly sins, right? At least I think it is. The 7 deadly sins are technically not a biblical thing. So I wouldn't be able to tell you for sure. It's more like a Roman Catholic thing. Although it actually is derived from Stoicism, I believe. Yeah, that one can go ahead and despawn now. Ah, yes, another one of those little gremlin guys. Whoops.
Your light is mine.
Jump.
To the victor, this.
I wonder if Morris is out there playing his little trumpet yet. So I can talk to him and hand in that quest. Oh, hey! Yeah, there's no point in debuffing them, because look at that.
The prey is caught.
I really wish I could decide which enemies spawn. Like, do I have any niblet attracting perfume? What do you need to smell like to attract a niblet? Hey, Gremlin.
Perhaps I'll steal your heart.
See ya!
Light's life is the greatest treasure.
Oh yeah, I think Nintendo announced a new Pokemon Snap. To everyone's grand, great, amazing surprise. Oh yeah, look at him just walking through the city. He's just chilling. Yeah, Pokemon Snap I thought was a really cool and interesting idea.
I have to win.
There's a category of games that isn't really shared by genre, but more by thought or by aesthetic. And those are games where you have a mundane role in a not so mundane world. And for example, in Pokemon Snap, you're just a nature photographer. Not that there's anything wrong with being a nature photographer, mind you, but it's the kind of job we have here. But you're in the world of Pokemon. And that's an interesting type of game. Like, to name something similar, there's Racketeer, where you are a potion and other goods shop in like an RPG world, but you're just the salesperson selling the stuff. I think Moonlighter does the same, but I haven't played that one yet. I do remember that. He's still not here, is he? I do remember that Racketeer was pretty meme-tastic, though. Capitalism, ho! Right, I might as well look around for those little chocobos. I don't know how many of them I have already. Oh yeah, I remember. There's one I often overlook. Often overlook, he says, during his second playthrough. There's one I overlooked the first time. Because it's in the Palace Garden. I think I should head over there. I was wondering what she was doing, but it's because one of her legs is up on this little front porch and her other leg isn't. Oh, whoop, there she went. Good job. You can use legs. Yeah, tomorrow we're probably going to do more Sea of Thieves now that there's another big update.
Maybe the chaos appears because we've all...
I don't care how long it takes. There's no slacking off for the Lord Snow here.
Yeah, actually Snow is sometimes here, I think. I've seen him standing here and talk to him at one point during my last playthrough, but doesn't seem to be here now. Here.
That's one chick found.
This little fella is lost? You don't say. Well, if you have to take him back to his friends, it can't be helped. I'm gonna miss him, though.
And now Hope is gonna tell us how many. Oh, well, the game is gonna tell us, and now Hope is gonna tell us in more words.
That's 5 chicks.
Whoa.
You only need one more.
On this episode of Lightning Returns, Lightning and Hope talk about chicks. Right. Oh, I should be in the complete opposite direction, apparently.
That occurred during the recent performance. All events in the immediate area have been suspended until further notice. Chaos activity is also increasing. Visitors are asked to exercise due caution when on the streets.
Yeah, there's one right over there. Unless I already talked to him, but if I didn't, I think there's a guard here who found one of the chocobos. And it is actually quite endearing. Yep. Yeah, like I said, no point in even thinking about staggering them. Ow. Unless they do heel kick, which hurts.
To the victor, the spoils.
Yep, the more stuff I get to upgrade my weapons, the better. Okay, and this is the last one.
Ah, good, good. I was hoping the owner would turn up. He was a hungry stray, so I've been looking after him and feeding him. But he's all yours now.
That's it, number 6. You should take the chicks back to where Primrose is waiting. She should be in the Augur's quarter.
Oh, it actually followed me. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure Primrose is supposed to be right here, but...
Come and enjoy the best service and hospitality. Thank you for coming. Enjoy your journey.
God bless Lord Snow.
Right, so she's not here right now. Well, let's just see if Morris is around now, so we can hand in at least one quest on this otherwise somewhat unproductive day.
Hello and well. Oh, you'll be back.
You ever just disappear in the middle of opening a door? It happens. Oh! He just popped into existence. At least he's here.
I've got the music for you. Now play me the song.
Hey, thanks, Lightning. Okay, here goes.
Don't know if I like your haircut.
You always loved this song. I remember when you told me what it was about. That you had to believe in tomorrow, no matter how bleak the future seemed to be. Keeping hope alive gave you the strength to make tomorrow a better place. I can see you now like it was yesterday, humming the song softly to yourself. Tell me, Sarah, can you hear it now? Are you somewhere close watching me remember you?
That's some story. So, the patron was her fiancé, and this was one of her favorite songs, and it must mean a lot to him. It would bring back a lot of memories. By the way, what's the song called?
It's called Miracles. You want to do me a favor? Keep playing it as often as you can. Maybe he'll be able to hear it. It'll do him good.
Sure, no problem. I doubt he can hear me down here, but I won't stop playing it, just in case. Miracles do happen sometimes, right?
Maybe that music has made me overly sentimental, but I think his music will help some of the people in this town.
The Recreation and
It's a
Leisure
perfect
Committee
message
would
for
like
times
to
like
welcome
this.
all
The
new
world may be
visitors
about
to
to
the
end,
city.
but miracles
The
can still
banquet of
happen
the
if
Lord
you
in the
believe.
Glutton Quarter
Hope you might be right. Who knows? Music can be a very powerful thing.
The spectacular views and some of the best food in the city.
Well, that's another quest complete, so let's go back and see if anything else has spawned in the meantime. Hello, Diviner 1 and Diviner 2.
Has been foreseen.
The eye has seen.
If you want money for your components.
I think she's here, yep. Like, you ever just get, like, visual overload from what you're looking at? This represents that. Ooh, this is serious enough that it has to load.
I've got some good news for you. I've found all of your missing friends.
You have? And all 6 of them? They're safe and sound? Thank you. What a kind human you are. Look, can you see? My friends are saying thank you as well.
You're welcome.
When the first chaos swept us away, I didn't know what to do, so I prayed. I prayed for someone to help me, and that I wouldn't be taken away from my friends.
Don't lose them again.
Oh, I won't, I can promise you that. We're never gonna let that happen again. And now it's time for me to return to my normal form. Thank you, Savior.
Actually, a chocobo.
Did she really just turn back into a chocobo? How did she do it? Light, do you know what happened here?
Beats me. I'm just as surprised about this as you are. Maybe the person we talked to was just an illusion, created by this little one's desire to be with her friends again.
Right, and that's the other quest we wanted to do right here. Okay, good. That only leaves free will, which I can choose to ignore, should I so desire. But, I guess we can... I don't know what the best place is to seek out niblets. Might actually be, Luxerion, not Yusnan, but... I suppose we can leave that for another time. Let's make our way back to Luxerion and start looking at the quests there. I thought she was walking in place for a minute there. See, I'm trying to think of other quests in this place. I'm pretty sure there's a guy you can go on a date with somewhere around here. It's actually quite sad. Not because he wants to go on a date, but, well, here he is.
You look really upset.
Yeah, bet you can't guess why.
Don't tell me. You were dumped.
No. I mean, yeah, I guess so, pretty much. We were supposed to go on a date. It was set. I made us a reservation at the Banquet of the Lord. Do you know how hard that was to get?
Being stood up is never fun.
Yeah. Now I've got to cancel it. I can't go alone. Unless, that is, you want to go? Then it wouldn't be a total waste, would it?
Wow, how could I say no?
I know. I'm not good at talking to women. I just wanted to sit and watch the fireworks together. My girl looking gorgeous in her best dress, the colorful lights reflected in her eyes.
Did you just get asked out on a date? You're not really going, are you?
He wasn't serious.
Are you sure? He might end up in the banquet of the Lord at a table for two, waiting for you to show up.
That's really his problem, not mine. I'm not obligated to keep him company.
I'm as splendiferous and magnifitastic as always.
Wow. Magnifitastic.
I hope you keep granting people their wishes. A whole lot of people need you, you know.
Right, so we could go back here at 7 PM. I mean, I walked all the way over here, but I realized I could have just warped. Guess it depends. Where's the most stuff to do right now? And also, what do I want to do? Well, that would easily be not use non-Luxurion. Problem is, most of these are nighttime quests. I think... None of these have all that many things to do, honestly. I think the Wildlands has a few more quests that I just haven't picked up yet, so let's go there. See about the matchmaker quest, and then go to Jagd and pick up a few more quests. That's my plan, and then I'm probably gonna call it done because I'm kinda sleepy. But I do want to make some more progress. Now that we've done all the main quests, we should clean up at least a few of the side quests as well.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Nothing. I'm here to help you. Here, I've brought you these.
Are these? Are these what I think they are? Yes! All the natural ingredients I've been searching for. This will advance my research immeasurably. I am in your debt, young lady, whoever you might be.
You really don't know who I am, do you?
No, I'm afraid not. Should I? Have we met before? I am terrible with people's faces, you know. Now, if you were a she...
I guess it's not you after all. You can't be Deet. If you were, you'd surely remember me.
Did you say Deet? How do you know my real name? Wait, are you... Can it be? Are you Tilda, my sister?
Deet! It is you! I knew it! Just a second. You two are long-lost siblings? You're actually Dr. Sheep's sister? Yes. Yes! We got split up hundreds of years ago. It happened back when the chaos first poured into the world. I never thought I'd find you out here. I mean, when I first saw you, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was so long ago, after all.
Yes, I could say the same. Why, I'd long given up hope that you were still alive. But I don't understand. Why didn't you come to me right away?
I was afraid. I didn't know what I'd do if you weren't really my brother. No one knew your name, either. Everyone called you Doctor. So, I just waited. Until you found an excuse to approach him. Yes. Although if I had to be totally honest with myself, the fact is, I was just putting it off for as long as I could. It's your fault, Doctor. Now how could you forget your own sister's face?
But I didn't. I mean, I did, but I thought she was dead. She looked familiar, but I had no reason to expect my sister to be here. It was inconceivable.
Deet, I looked for you for so long.
And I too, dear sister. I'm sorry. I should have known it was you right away.
It's all right. I'm just so happy that you're alive. I can't believe it. It's like a dream come true.
Now, isn't that nice?
Dearest sister, it's been far too long. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Alright, another side quest cleaned up.
If anything catches your eye, pick it up and give it a try.
Rhyme intended. Alright, there are a few schemata I don't have yet. Also, this is quite the spicy one. But this, I have all of these.
Come back anytime.
Let's see, I'm pretty sure there's another quest here. I'm not sure what time you need to pick it up at, though.
Dr. Sheep says he's close to a breakthrough in his research.
It may seem strange for me to say this, but I have no idea how fuzzy sheep actually reproduce. It's one of the greatest mysteries of the natural sciences. I claim to breed them, but truth be told, all I really do is let them go off into the plains at night. Somewhere out there, we scientists believe, are their nesting grounds. One woman has long been searching for them. Cornelia, that's her name. She spends nearly every night tracking fuzzy sheep. The night is full of perils, chaos infusions everywhere, prowling monsters of all kinds. I worry for her safety.
You know, I do like how distinctive Dr. Sheep's voice is. They should have given him a unique character model too. You're back but also stuck working later than you thought. Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry. It's no fun to have to stay longer. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Right. What else was I gonna do? So the lady based on what Dr. Sheep... Can't believe I keep using that name, but that's what he's called. So based on what Dr. Sheep said... The lady will be around here at night, so that's when we should check back. Oh yeah, it's good music time. It's a shame it'll last 5 seconds before the battle's over.
I tell you, I have never seen fruit like that before.
That's because it's actually a chocobo and not a fruit. Let's see, I think I mentioned that I was gonna do something else here, and then I forgot. Alright, go to Yacht, right. Right. Pick up a few quests in Yacht. Yacht. Yeah. I've upgraded my physical weapon so much it just slaps enemies to death in a couple of hits, even if it's not... It wouldn't be the most efficient way to do it, but... Who needs magic when you can just hit them really hard? Ah, yes, Witch's Rosary Plus. I doubt it'll work on these guys, though. They're very magic-oriented. Kinda works, but still better to use magic. That much is clear.
The light of your soul is mine.
This music is quite good. I haven't really listened to it all that much, but... Alright. If we could not run into 20 million more enemies on the way to Yogg, that would be nice. I'm just out for a morning jog. Oh yeah, more slugs. We love the slugs. Oh, it's Night of the Goddess. Also a really great one.
I saw this coming.
This music is really beautiful too. Reminds me of Vanille, I guess. Yeah, I love all the battle themes from 13.2, but this one sticks out in my memory in particular. Because there's this part in the game where it gets really dark and depressing. And then when you get past that part, you get this battle theme, and it's like... it contrasts so heavily with the prior sad moment. It's like so hopeful. Especially this next part.
Life is a journey.
I really like that one. Alright, we're in Yogg.
Hey, first time in Yogg?
No.
My name's Darius. This village is called Yogg. The people here may not look like... We're a close-knit...
They're a close-knit? Alright. Very awkward coughing.
Sorry about that. I've been laid low.
I'm gonna not... sit through that. If there's something that makes me really uncomfortable, it's cutscenes with lots of coughing. Especially these days. You know how sometimes when you hear someone talk in like a voice that sounds like they need to clear their throat, you start to clear your throat empathically and hope they do the same? And it just makes you feel uneasy. Like if someone is talking in a breathless voice, you also start to feel out of breath, stuff like that. I get that really easily.
Odin, back me up.
I don't know why, but there's something really comical about these battles that you just clear in an instant and then it shows up hard mode. It's like, what hard mode? What a flex, yeah. It wasn't really meant like that, but... But I mean, it is kind of funny though, isn't it? It's closing a battle off in a few seconds and having it show up hard mode. It's like, well, okay then. If you say so, video game. If you say so. I wonder if we have enough Chocoborl yet. Mushrooms!
Welcome. Tell
Need
me, how is the Angel of Valhalla? Well, he hasn't gotten any worse. That's good to hear. Now it looks like you collected all the ingredients we
Need an
need.
Aryan flex emote
Straight
now.
to work.
Yeah, so many emotes we still need.
One batch of chocobo. This is some of the best chocobo I've ever made. Why?
Okay. Sorry. Sorry, that was really stupid. I'm sorry.
They say, of course. I'd been hoping that.
It's incredibly immature to laugh at your own jokes. I'm sorry. I have now recovered.
You're doing well.
Oh yeah, give him some of that creamy sheep milk. Okay, I think he's fully recovered now.
What is it? Huh. Is that right? You're feeling just like your old self again, are ya? I'm glad to hear it.
He's made a complete recovery.
Yes, thank you, Hope. We hadn't noticed.
The Angel of Valhalla is fit and ready to fight again. It's all thanks to you.
It sure
Had
is.
more to do with it than anyone. He's been learning about the Chocobo for more than a century. It's a good reminder of what people can do when they care enough and work together.
Yes. If you say so.
If you say so. He doesn't want to agree unless he said it first. I'm the one who does the cliché morals. Also, you want to hear something funny?
Quah.
Quah. Quah. You want to hear it again?
Quah.
Quah. Quah.
The legendary red mushrooms.
When Hope rushes you off the phone, yeah.
I've got something I want to show you. This is a crim mushroom. Where in the world did you find it? Please, oh, please, I'll do anything if you'll give me that mushroom. With it, I can make the medicine. Is the mushroom all you need to make the concoction?
Well, no.
It's interesting. You can buy the distribution of Chocoboro and Luminous Mushroom. You can see at which time I've explored this area the most. At night. Like, at night. I found like 52 Luminous Mushrooms, but I only have 1 Chocoboro left.
I'm sorry to ask, but...
Okay.
Ow, ow, ow! Those stupid slugs! Attacking out of nowhere like that! Next time, I'll be ready. I'll make minced slug out of them and have them for dessert.
Alright then. So this is another quest.
Easy, easy, easy. Calm down now.
It's a healthy-looking bird.
Why, thank you. You wouldn't believe that not so long ago, he was so
It would be really funny if the Chocobo said, why thank you, by the way. That could have been a great joke.
barely walk.
Is that right?
Yes, he's completely better now, though. He can run like the wind, all thanks to the herb I gave him.
Must be a powerful medicine. What's it called?
Why are you so interested? Oh, you're the person who found the Angel of Valhalla, right? I think I can help you. The herb is called Yule's flower. It's a very beautiful flower that grows out east, near the ruined city.
Yule's flower, huh?
Yes, if you find one, let your chocobo graze on it. If you pick it yourself, it's not nearly as effective. Actually, speaking of that, can I ask you a favor? If you do get the Angel of Valhalla to eat some Yule's flowers, could you bring him to me afterwards?
Reward? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
I could, but why?
Well, it's just that I want to check something. Well, if chocobos can learn how to speak, and if the angel is smarter than the rest...
Do you really think they can talk?
No, I'm just joking. Anyway, if you do go to the ruins in the east, be careful. There are scary monsters roaming around there.
Hey, you. What was it that you were talking to Nadia about?
She told me about an herb, something called Yule's flower. It's supposed to help chocobos.
Yule's flower, huh? Wait, she told you to give one of those flowers to your chocobo, right? And then bring him back to her, right?
Good guess.
I knew it. She really thinks that Yule's flowers can make chocobos talk.
She does seem obsessed about talking chocobos. Listen, can this Yule's flower really help my chocobo?
Oh yeah, it's an amazing medicine. It can cure chocobo injuries faster than anything I know. Yule's flowers are real, and they work, but not for making chocobos talk. Nadia's a bit kooky, and that gets her into trouble sometimes. Not that you have to worry about her at all. Nope. Keeping her safe is my job. Even if she gets angry at me and tells me I'm a meddler.
You sure you don't need to upgrade that? The question is, what was he talking about? Sword? Shield? Chocobo? Again, would be comedic if the chocobo said thank you. Oh hey, Niblets, exactly what I wanted. Right, we need 2 more of this now.
I'm walking fate's path.
Alright, let's try to kill them before they summon more.
What's your most valuable treasure?
Nope. It's just an endless amount of summoning here. Who summons the summoners? Also, it doesn't help that I keep accidentally healing them by using the wrong element. It's a Dryad, gee.
What's your most valuable treasure?
Don't you dare summon anything. There you go. Maybe I should go east to that City of Ruins to eat some of that flour. I mean, there's... I think up here, there's also some of Yule's flowers, but I might as well just go to where they want me to go, right? Let's try to keep enough EP to teleport back to Yusnan on command. Haha! Back to him in midair. Nope.
Better get ready for the next fight.
You could say they were just too sluggish. But I think that does it for all the ingredients. So when we get back here, we should be able to hand that into the lady as well. Okay, I don't want to fight these guys anymore. It's always an endless marathon of summons that summon more summons. That about summons it up. I like how I made a terrible joke and the game immediately said poor. It's like it knows.
We can scatter them easily.
Yep.
Better get ready for the next fight.
Yeah, maybe I don't want to fight that. Not right now, anyway. I'm not sure if I ever looked down here. This is nice. See something new every day. Can I jump down? For a second there I thought I actually could and got scared. Just randomly jump off a cliff. I just had to see if I could. Ah, Chaos Infusion. Look at these scary, scary enemies.
Let's do this, Odin. You're down.
You're currently trying to get your dev to watch my stream. I appreciate it. Ah, here. This is exactly what I was looking for.
So this is it. A Yule's flower. They tell me this will make you strong. Here, eat it. Well, looks like it works. Nadia's the one who told me about the flower, and she's anxious to see you. Let's go to Yogd and thank her in person.
You know, this game is kind of an interesting part of the Final Fantasy franchise. I mean, they didn't really continue down this path with the open world, time-based thing. But if they did, there are many suggestions you could make to improve the design a little. And one of those ideas is... Chronostasis right now demands that you keep turning it back on. Like it wears off and you turn it on again. Which gets kind of a little bit tedious if you do it many times in a day. So I thought, what if they added like, what if you could just spend as many EP... Oh! Do you see that bright pink enemy? It was so pink it distracted me from my tangent, so I'm gonna finish the tangent first. It would be cool if you could if you could just set it so, you know, use chronostasis until EP runs out. So just automatically renew it when it runs out, you know? Auto renew. Just put your credit card details in there. Stop time for $19.99 per month. Anyway, that over there is the last gremlin. Yeah, if you see like a hot pink version of an enemy, that is the final version of that enemy, the final incarnation before it goes extinct.
Together we can prevail.
See ya. That was Gremlin Omega. Yep, just that exterminated. Now the Devil Crest is even better. Since it does upgrade certain items, it might actually be very much worthwhile to get an upgraded version of other Last One's items as well. Like the Reavers, for example. I've been avoiding them, but maybe I shouldn't be.
Odin, show me your strength.
Haha!
Keep up if you can.
It's really satisfying to properly defend against a powerful attack. Once time really doesn't matter anymore, I should start showing off overclock. You ever just keep running in the wrong direction because you try not to check the map and to just find your way naturally, and then you fail. By the way, maybe I should bring electricity on my magic again, on my magic build. We have one more chronostasis to use, so let's give our credit card information to Bunivelse. Attention all gamers. Bunivelse needs your help to build a new world. He's going to need the date on your credit card and those wacky numbers on the back. That guy, voiceover Pete, who did all the all the fake credit card scam videos that were extremely funny. He actually got banned off of Fiverr for credit card fraud, which is kind of depressing. Truly, some people don't understand the concept of a joke anymore, huh?
To the victor, the spoils.
I think I mentioned this last time as well, but those slugs are the first
Scatter them easily.
The first species I actually eradicated on my first playthrough, just because they're one, so common, and two, so easy to defeat. I mean, they're slugs. What do you expect? It's not like they can really run away. It sure is.
Do you need a cure?
I don't believe it. You actually got everything. Now I'll finally be able to do my final task. Words cannot express just how much this means to me. Truly. But I want to say thank you anyway.
Alright, another soul saved. You might be ill, but your soul's saved for the next world, so don't you worry. There you go.
So that was your last task, to make this medicine? Yes, I want to give it to someone, but I'll have to be extra careful with this brew. I can't ruin this, not something this precious. That's right. Don't you go wasting all of my hard work. I'll take that as encouragement, I guess. I'll bet every last bit of pride I have as an apothecary on this.
Alright, and now the... What are you doing?
It's all over.
Oh, right.
Nadia, are you alright?
Top 10 acting.
Que? Is that all you can say? Oh, darn. I guess it didn't work.
You ever played dead to get a bird to talk?
You were just pretending to be sick? Why would you do that?
Well, it's kind of an embarrassing story, but we're friends now, aren't we? I used to live in Yusnan, but I had a big falling out with my family, and I ran away from home. Back in the city, I was treated like a princess. I just had to snap my fingers to get whatever I wanted. But that's not real living, is it? I got tired of that life. I wanted to fend for myself, survive by my own skill.
But you didn't realize just how hard that would be.
I lasted 3 whole days before I collapsed in the woods, weak from thirst. And that's when this little guy came along just in time. He must have been injured too, because he was holding a Yule's flower in his beak. I thought to myself, I'm going to die, but at least I'll have this beautiful chocobo to watch over me as I go. But then, something even more incredible and beautiful happened. The chocobo spoke to me, as clear as I'm talking to you now. Hang in there, he said. You mustn't die. At first, all I could do was stare in shock. But then, his words began to sink in. I realized he was trying to save my life. Anyway, right after that, some villagers found me, and they nursed me back to health. But I'm sure that I wouldn't have been alive when they found me if it wasn't for my little chocobo.
Ah, you owe him your life. So that's what your little play acting was about. You thought if you could convince the chocobo that you were dying, he might start talking to you again, like he did the first time.
Yep, I was trying to recreate the scene just like it happened, with the Yule's flower in the beak and everything. And to be honest, I could do with a chocobo giving me encouragement again. Life has been getting me down. I thought if I could hear the chocobo talk again, he might cheer me up like the last time. I know it's stupid. Chocobos can't talk. Oh, I guess it was just in my head that first time.
It's all right. You'll find what you're looking for.
What?
Don't turn around. You're searching for meaning to your life, and you're going to find it. I know you will. In fact, maybe you already have, if you really, really think about it. Sometimes you lose your way. Sometimes the going gets so steep you fall, but the path is always there in front of you. You just have to keep going.
Yes, you're right. It is there, and I do see it. Thank you.
Well, isn't that nice? Now we're getting one of those, yeah, one of those explanations where the question is, did that really happen or didn't it?
Yes, what do you want?
I heard the chocobo talk. You're going to find it. I know you will. Huh, that was a clever trick you pulled, young man.
Young man, I'm a girl.
You are? Sorry,
Alright, she does look kind of ambiguous.
Good grief, everyone's the same. No one ever looks at me. It's like when I helped Nadia. The first time, I mean. She saw the chocobo, but she didn't see me on its back.
Aha. So that's what happened. It was you who spoke to her. She was half dead and delirious, so she thought it was the chocobo.
She's read way too many fairy tale books. But I guess it was kind of good it happened that way. Thanks to that, she wanted to go on living. So you can't tell Nadia the truth, okay?
Okay, agreed. What you did was good, pretending to be a chocobo and saying those things to her. She needed that. Wise words. Sometimes the going gets so steep you fall, but the path is always there in front of you.
Huh? I didn't say anything like that. What does it even mean? I just told her it's all right, or something like that.
Wait, really? You didn't give a little speech?
No, weird. Maybe you both imagined it. Or maybe they can talk. Remember, it's our secret. Don't tell Nadia that it was me who was talking to her.
Thanks for everything. I've only been in this village for a short time, and before that, I'd spent my whole life in the city. I haven't been able to help anyone. Just the opposite. I've been nothing but a burden. And so I lost a lot of my confidence.
That chocobo is kind of ruining the scene there.
Right?
Thanks to you and the chocobo.
Has the chocobo talked again since that time?
No, not a word. Why do you ask?
I was there when it spoke the second time. I heard it just like you, and I still find it hard to believe.
I know. It still seems so incredible. Most people would just assume it's their imagination or a trick.
But you believe it was the chocobo.
You know, I don't think I care. Even if it was a trick, the words were the same, right? Whoever said them meant to help me. Talking chocobo or not, that means someone is looking over me, and they care about me too. That much is true, if nothing else is. It took a little while to realize that, but once I did, I felt a lot better.
And, you know, it sounds like they were right, too. They said, you're searching for meaning to your life, and you're gonna find it. I know you will. Turned out they were right. And that much is true, too.
Oh, about Yule's flower. If you can't find any today, more will bloom tomorrow.
Right, so those were the quests I wanted to handle right this second. So I might be doing a few upgrades and then calling it done, probably. Oh, what new items do you have? Holy moly. It's a beautiful shield, but these prices, 800,000 gil. But I'm guessing this would be good for my magic build. Well, we'll think about that at some other point. Alright. Upgraded the defense. But what we really wanted to upgrade was our magic build weapon. So I'll have to check which one that was. Let's see, ignition is our magic build. And the weapon is stigma.
What'll it be?
He sounds so bored with it all. Oh, stigma, here it is. Alright, and there we go. Good upgrades.
Come back soon.
You know Rocky Crag, with all the strange rock formations? There's a ruin north of it, but no decent road to get there. I hear people say that it's the temple where the great chaos sleeps, whatever that is, when it's at home. Of course, the people doing the saying are those children of Etro people. Whoever knows what they mean.
Should I do any more sorcery? I guess I can sell some of the abilities that I have too many of before we get into a situation where we have way too many again. The extra money will also help us get cool stuff later, so... Like that 800,000 gil staff that I really want now.
Come back soon.
Right, I think I'm gonna leave it at this. It's a bit earlier than usual, but we should be back to it tomorrow with Sea of Thieves. Right, so thanks to everyone who stopped by. Thanks to Magellan and Chloe for talking in the chat. Always nice to have you here. And I hope to see you next time. We'll probably stream Sea of Thieves tomorrow, if I'm not too tired after yet another day of pretty heavy work. But I'm sure it'll be fine. So until then, have a good day or night, and I will see you all later. Bye bye.